Hello everybody, this is Fronto Bobman here, and welcome to race number 21 of 2020-21 NROL Goldfish Truck Series season. This is the Richmond Elevators 200 at the Auto Club Speedway. Yep, we are back at Auto Club, and also Truck Series back as well. Yes, so, what to say? Well, say to you that the first truck race that we were taking was interesting, and this is actually, I should also mention this is my second race that I'm recording since coming back after a 6-month-long break. So I decided that for this race, we're just not really going to focus too much on the past and just focus on what's actually going on. And maybe I'll do some other stuff. But anyways, so we're here, the Truck Series, taking it to the Auto Club Speedway. And you're maybe wondering what we're doing back here at Auto Club Speedway. Well, this is actually part of my revised schedule where essentially rerunning some tracks that we ran earlier in the season, but things are a little bit different. Of course, this time we are running at night, and also this version of Auto Club is different from the one that we raced at earlier this season, and it's going to be a lot more fun. It's actually going to be close to the Auto Club that we had in last season, actually. So this race should be a very interesting one. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing who comes out on top. So with that in mind, let's see if we're starting good for the race. Starting the pool for this one is Rafael Lazar, alongside second is Zachary DeLillo, third is John Hartiemacek, fourth is Johnny Sauter, fifth is Brett Moffitt, sixth is Austin Hill, seventh is Grant Enfinger, eighth is Chase Dunbar, ninth is Sheldon Creed, 10th is Chase Purdy, 11th is Marshall Burrell, 12th is Todd Gillen, 13th is Colin Garrett, 14th is Tom Jeske, 15th is Isaac Nordic, 16th is Christian Vargas, 17th is Chandler Smith, 18th is Logan Cole, 19th is William Seaman, 20th is Zane Smith, 21st is Matt Crafton, 22nd is Adam Garcia, 23rd is Christian Niquez, 24th is Ryan Trix, 25th is Tyler Ankrum, 26th is Paul Jackson, 27th is Gideon Downey, 28th is Mitchell Collins, 29th is Spencer Davis, 30th is James Busher, 31st is Derek Krause, 32nd is Cody Cleveland, 33rd is Stuart Friesen, 34th is Ben Rhodes, 35th is Haley Deegan, 36th is Brendan Poole, 37th is Tanner Gray, 38th is also itself, 39th is Jordan Anderson, 40th is Spencer Boyd, 41st is Tate Fogelman, and 42nd and last is Jennifer Jo Cobb. So, Auto Club. And like I said, this isn't the same one that we raced earlier this season, this is a different one. And, well, let's just say this race is going to be very action-packed indeed. And also, come to think of it, this is the first time, I think ever, that the Truck Series races Auto Club. Originally, I was going to have the Trucks race somewhere else, but there weren't really many tracks that could fit the bill to complete the schedule. So I figured, let's take the Trucks to Auto Club. Should make for a good race. So Grant Enfinger won the regular season championship, and I believe he also won Motegi. No, that was Stuart Friesen that won Motegi. But either way, Grant Enfinger looking really good in the playoffs. In general, definitely going to be interesting to see who wins the day. Also gotta make sure that my voice is matching with the thing, because my voice was actually getting a bit drowned out by the accident last time. I'm actually turn the game volume down just a little bit more. Alright, here we go. And green flag is in the air for the Richmond Elevators 200 at Auto Club Speedway. And it is Zachary DeLillo already getting on in front of Johnny Sauter and Ethan in first now. And there is Austin Hill in second. Yes. And there is Chase Dunbar below him, going into first. be banging some coaches, and then we're gonna be banging sausages. Okay. Yep. Oh. That's familiar, isn't it? That's a little bit loud. Alright. And Chase Dunbar going to lead the open lap here at Auto Club. Oh, here comes Colin Garrett, who has just come out of absolutely nowhere. Well, then again, this is a track that's very easy to pass. You know, last week we were at Paris, which was a very difficult track to pass. This race, though, is a lot easier. As you see, they're going multiple lanes wide. And Isaac Nordic getting up to second. But Chase Dunbar leads the crowd. And they did a pretty fine job at it, too. Alright, I do apologize if I'm being a little bit sausagey. I'm trying to balance out the audio because last time I had the race volume set a little bit too high. So hopefully this time it'll be more balanced. And Chase Dunbar did a pretty good job of leading this race so far. Chase Dunbar leading his third lap of the day, but I think now his lap is going to come to an end as he is now being surrendered by Chandler Smith. And Chandler Smith goes beneath Chase Dunbar, and it is Chandler Smith to the lead. I think I finally got the audio levels balanced. I do apologize. Again, you can tell that I haven't recorded a race in 6 months because now all my settings are changed and I forgot what I had before. Alright, Chandler Smith will lead this lap. Here comes James Busher, another part-time Nice truck. And just behind him is Todd Gilliland, who's going for the lead. Here comes Grant Enfinger, who's currently your points leader by quite a bit. Could Grant Enfinger be your early favorite for the championship? Well, let's see how good he does today. Ooh, Todd Gilliland runs a bit high. And here comes Grant Enfinger. But it's actually going to be Todd Gilliland leads that lap. After Grant Enfinger being surrounded by other competition. Then they're going 3 wide for a lead. Here's Cody Quivalent all the way to the bottom lane. Spencer Davis there as well. Oh, Spencer Davis with a lot of aggressive moves. Nearly gets into Grant Enfinger. Austin Hill there as well. But it's going to be Cody Quivalent that leads this lap. Isaac Nordic there in second. Another couple 12 trucks. Actually, it's also the battle between soft drinks. Isaac Nordic trying to get around Cody Quivalent. And Nordic takes the lead. Man, the above guy, Matt Crafton, getting up here. And now it's a two-way battle. It's Cody Quivalent getting underneath Isaac Nordic. Quick equivalent leads his lap, and here comes Logan Cole. Driven leader every time. And this race is only an appetizer of what we're going to see for the rest of the weekend. Logan Cole on the bottom lane. And here comes Tom Majeski. Tom Majeski's had a pretty bad season. Looking good today. There's Ben Rhodes now going up to the front. Here comes Stuart Friesen. Your winner from last time at Motegi. Rafael Lessard, who started up here, he's come back into the conversation. Up next is Adam Garcia. Actually, both the Smithfield Racing teammates working together. And Smithfield Racing are up here, but here comes another Nice truck and Ryan Truex, who is now being overtaken by Matt Crafton. And through all of this time, Majeski has been trying to stay up here. But Crafton getting out to the lead. Chase Birdie's up to second. It's really hard to tell who's going to come out on top, though. We're seeing so much passing, overtaking. They just have no idea. Oh, hold on a minute. Hang on a minute. We have a caution. Caution is out at our club. First caution of the day is here. Who's going to win the race back to the line? Matt Crafton in first, and here comes James Busher in second, and Matt Crafton's going to win the race back to the line, and we are under the caution flag. Caution flag is out. Surprised we made it this far without crashing, but caution is out. Dearie me, what happened? Looked like it was a spin going on, coming off of turn 2. Regardless of that, we are under caution. So let's rewind time and see what happened to bring out this caution flag. It looked like it was a spin off of turn 2. Just not sure who did what, but we're about to find out. And there are the caution lights. Holy moly! Zane Smith taking flight. Let's see what happened. And a big crash, multiple trucks involved on this part. And Zane Smith, the playoff driver, going for a tumble. And Zane Smith, the worst to come out of it. Zane Smith with a blown engine. Playoff driver in trouble. Dearie me. Wow. So let's see how this all started. Oh, Austin Hill. See if we can get a different angle. Yep, Austin Hill. So it all started here. We'll slow down the action because it does go by pretty fast. So Austin Hill just got hooked up with Colton Garrett somehow. They made contact. And Cole and Garrett got into Spencer Boyd. And from there on, there was no control. It all just happened. It always happened from there. After that was a chain reaction crash. Cole and Garrett involved. Zane Smith. Another buff driver and Johnny Slaughter involved. Jordan Anderson. Ben Rhodes. But ultimately, it is Zane Smith who is the worst to come out of this crash. Zane Smith with a blown engine. And Zane Smith done for the day in NROL Club. That is not what Zane Smith needed if he wants to win this championship. Wow. A bad day for Zane Smith. Not able to avoid calamity. So, this race is pretty short. So are we going to see pit stops or no? Probably not. Oh, maybe we are. Or maybe they just low on the track. Maybe that's just how they're programmed. Let's see. I actually don't know. And... nope. Okay. Then again, pit stops won't really be necessary. This race is a little bit too short for that. So everyone lined up once again. Ooh, a number of drivers having to come down. I say have to come down. I expect they're coming down, you know, to repair the damage. I mean, yeah, I think these were the trucks that were... yeah, all of these trucks were involved in that accident that just happened. So a number of trucks having to come on the pit road to repair the damage. They'll likely still be in this race, but... their vehicles, though, will not be as fast. But ultimately, it was Zane Smith that came out the worst. Oh, Johnny Slaughter also going to the garage for some reason. So some drivers able to make it out of pit road pretty quickly. Others, though, having to stand for a little bit longer just to make sure they're all right. So it's like everyone came off of pit road. So see what the field looks like. Todd Gilliland. What happened to him? I don't think Todd Gilliland got broken up that badly, but Todd Gilliland also out of this race. And Johnny Slaughter went to the garage. Is he still here? Johnny Slaughter also off the racetrack. But I think Johnny Slaughter is still in the race. Actually, I'm not sure. Alternatively, might also have to fix some damage. Let's skip another lap. We're going green next time by. So it is Johnny Slaughter, Todd Gilliland, and Zane Smith off the track. So Jordan Anderson currently the last running truck in this race. For a moment, I thought we were going to go this whole race caution free, but I guess it wasn't going to last. Well, then let's fast forward a little bit and get this thing back underway. Alright, pace truck pulls off. Here we go. And green flag back in the NROL Club. Drivers already going multiple lanes wide. That's crazy. James Butcher already trying to get a run on Matt Crafton. Whereas he's getting up to speed. Tom Majeski there as well. Alright, the field multiple lanes wide. And I don't suspect that not long after they're going to be bunched up again. I ignored it going low. And Crafton setting it 3 wide. Crafton up the second now. But James Busher doing pretty good in front. James Busher returning to the driver's seat in a NROL race for the first time in a while. So far, he's done pretty good today. Alright, halfway down, halfway to go in this race. And there's Phil all bunched up now. Here comes Christian Vargas. And right behind him, Tom Majeski. So could we see a playoff driver in victory lane today? We still have yet to actually see that in this playoffs, you know. Both Cup races so far, near those were won by playoff drivers. And the race at Motegi, the truck race at Motegi, won by Stuart Friesen. We got Santa Smith back up in front. And Matt Crafton laid a whole lap. But not leaning for long, as here comes Logan Cole beneath him. Chandler Smith out in front. If I don't sound super excited, that's just because, you know, we kind of just have to wait and see what happens. But we're waiting a little bit of a while. This has been an awesome race, but, well, on one hand it's been an awesome race, but on the other hand, it's kind of just starting to lose a bit of patience on what's to come. You know, because this race had a million different lead changes. So ultimately, it's a question of who's going to lead the final lap. Who's going to lead coming to the checkered? I don't know. Well, looks like Johnny Sauter, Todd Gilliland, and James Smith done for the day. And those were 2 playoff guys. And, well, they're going to have their work cut out for them for the next 4 races. Of course, this can play into the advantage of the playoff drivers who are all, well, the other 8 playoff drivers still in this race. Meanwhile, Chandler Smith about to lead another whole lap. Am Garcia. Oh no, it's Garcia. Sticking with him. All of the 2 Smithfield racing drivers traded positions. And there's M. Garcia up to the lead. Oh boy, lap down trucks. Ooh, lots of things happening here. Austin Hill about to get into traffic jam. Marshall Burrow as well. Marshall Burrow holding up the field. That's allowed Shannon Smith to get a little bit of a gap. But that being said, he's not going to have that gap very long. And holy moly, they're 4 or 5 wide. Could we see another accident? James Busher. And Pearson Park is another playoff driver. Looking for a way around these guys. Here comes Grant Enfinger. Is Enfinger going to continue his playoff dominance? So Enfinger won the regular season championship and the race at Richmond. He then, I think, was the highest finishing playoff driver in Motegi. And it looks like it could be the highest finishing points driver for the 3rd week in a row. Or 3rd race in a row. Not a week. Truck Series was off last week. Here comes Spencer Davis. Actually, they're about to go 3 wide. Enfinger stuck in the middle. Here comes Sheldon Creed. And just behind him, Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen, despite not being in the playoffs, looking for another win. There's a slow truck. Another slow truck indeed. That could mess things up. Who's this? Oh, it's Colton Garrett. Involved in the accident earlier in the race. And looks like he's going to hold the high lane. I don't know, up here, and here comes Paul Jackson. Paul Jackson, I believe, is a 2-time winner of the season. Won the season opener at Willow Springs. I think he won again at the Papyrus Motorsports Park. And he is a playoff guy, so if he does well, it's going to matter. Here comes Ryan Truex. And just below him is Christian Ekes. Ooh, some more lap down trucks I hear. Oh, well, it looks like in the market we have a crash! Another crash! Another caution crash! Caution is crashing! Wow, right? What brilliant timing. Well, as for those lap down trucks, it's not really going to matter all that much because we have had yet another crash in this race. Holy moly. Another crash has taken place, and so has another caution with less than 10 laps to go in the race. Wow. This time, this crash happened at the end of turn number 4. You saw it in the background, but this time, let's get a closer look at it. And holy moly. Oh, Haley Deegan involved this time. let's see what happened in better detail. I think Haley D was actually the main culprit of the crash. She hit the wall and got into it with Tate Fogelman. And Sheldon Creed came with him. And James Bush involved as well. But it's mainly Sheldon Creed, Austin Wade Self, Haley Deegan, and Tate Fogelman. But it doesn't look like this crash is going to result in any DNFs. And even then, this crash didn't impact any significant drivers. Wow. But that's going to make things interesting. Coming close to the end of this race. Are we going to see pit stops? Well, probably not. Well, I'm not going to see pit stops with any of the leaders anyway, but as for those who are involved in the crash, well, likely, yeah. Do I need to check on... Ooh, we have a check on the barrel for some reason. James Bush as well. Also himself. Surprisingly, the drivers that were near the crash are the ones pitting. Also in Silverberg Road. And so is James Busher. Quick stop though for Austin itself, removing the hood. And I suspect it'll be a quick stop for James Busher as well. Yep. Remove the hood. Let's go. Alright, let's still on the pace truck. Everyone is here. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, the field's still trying to get sorted out, but it looks like... Oh. Looks like Colin Garrett's off. Where was in 32? It's Marshall Burrow. And Austin Hill. Not sure what happened to those guys. Anyways, but for the drivers who are still in this race, it's come down to this. We're going to have a 4-lap run to the finish. 4 laps to decide your winner. Let's go. Let's reverse back a little bit. Alright, here we go. 4 laps remain in this race. Who's gonna get it? Crash track is off, of course. And... green flag in the air once again. Christian Nequez leads the charge. And he's got 3 other trucks already pouncing on him. One of which is a playoff truck, actually 2 playoff trucks. 3 playoff trucks now as Derek Krause getting into the mix. And Christian Vargas in the position. And so is Derek Krause. And Derek Krause going, I'm like, oh, Derek Krause not quite able to get it around Christian Vargas. 3 laps to go. Shannon Smith going to lead this entire lap. But Christian Vargas and others right behind him. And Christian Vargas up into first. And Christian Vargas is leading by Shannon Smith, still hanging on the high line. Can't quite stay there though. Here comes Derek Krause, Isaac Nordic, Paul Jackson, all these playoff drivers about to have really good finishes today. 2 to go. And Derek Krause beneath him. This is anybody's race. And Derek Krause, here comes Grandfinger, another playoff guy. Grandfinger, I didn't see him, or couldn't see him. But Grandfinger is here. And a bunch of playoff drivers are up here. But who's going to get the win? Isaac Nordic. Here he comes. Everyone's coming at once. And here we go. White flag. Warm up to go for the Truck Series at the All Club. Isaac Nordic has the lead. Grant Enfinger right behind him in second. And you also have a number of club guys on the high line. And here comes Grant Enfinger on Isaac Nordic. Grant Enfinger looking to continue his playoff dominance. However, he's not in the best position right now, or is he? Here comes Adam Garcia on the low line, and here we come off the final quarter. It's the run to the finish line. Grant Enfinger has the lead. Does Adam Garcia have anything for him? No, he doesn't. Grant Enfinger will win the Richmond Elevators 200 at All Club. And Grant Enfinger continues his playoff dominance. Enfinger won the regular season title, was the best of the playoff guys in Motegi, and now he's the best of all the guys at All Club. And right now, Enfinger, that championship title for him is looking really good. There were a lot of other playoff guys up there, but none of them had anything for him. Wow, that was quite the end of the race. I mean, it would have been interesting regardless, but that restart made it really interesting. So, your winner, Grant Enfinger, and actually, Smithfield Racing finished second and third. Not bad. Chase Dunbar comes home in fourth, Chance Smith fifth, Stuart Fries in sixth, and Isaac Nordic. Actually, a lot of playoff guys had good days, so hey, a bunch of playoff guys actually had really good days. And then you have Johnny Sutter and Zane Smith, who were, well, not good. Oh, these two did finish the race. So anyway, your winner, Grant Enfinger, M. Garcia comes home in second, Richard Collins third, Chase Dunbar fourth, Chance Smith in fifth, Stuart Fries in sixth, Isaac Nordic seventh, Paul Jackson eighth, Tyler Ankrum ninth, Derek Krause in 10th, Brett Moffitt 11th, Matt Kraft at 12th, Chase Purdy in 13th, Zachary DeLillo 14th, Christian Eck is 15th, Caitlin Downey 16th, Brian Trish 17th, Tristan Vargas 18th, Tom Majeski 19th, Brendan Poole 20th, Cody Kuhlman 21st, Logan Cole 22nd, William Seaman 23rd, Rafael Starr 24th, Jennifer Joe Cobb 25th, Spencer Davis 26th, Ben Rhodes 27th, Tate Fogelman 28th, Tanner Gray 29th, Sheldon Creed 30th, Haley Deegan 33rd, or 31st, not a bad recovery after a crash from earlier, or near the end of the race. Spencer Boyd 32nd, Jonah Jimicek 33rd, Jordan Anderson 34th, James Bush at 35th, Austin himself 36th, Colton Garrett 37th, Marsha Brill 38th, Austin Hill 39th, Johnny Sauter 40th, Todd Gillen 41st, and Zane Smith 42nd. So, not a good day for Johnny Sauter or Zane Smith, but a pretty good day for just about everybody else. Cody Quillman finished 20th place. It's not bad, I guess. But it's everything that comes on top, and looking like the most likely driver to win the championship. But that's all for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. But this weekend, it's just going to serve us up 2 more races to run on the same track. Next up, Siemens Nash Series begins their playoffs. So that's all. Hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in whatever I make next.